Hi, my name is Datianna Tillman. I am the academic advisor as well as an MBA candidate for the School of Business and Economics. Today, my topic is the industrial analysis.
As an entrepreneur, you may be wondering how your company will fit into the marketplace, who your competition is, what it takes to be successful, and how some competitive forces might affect your business. All of these questions are valid and worth exploring to provide critical information that you will need to devise effective business strategies going forward. In this section, you will learn the advantages of conducting an industry analysis and how to integrate this research into your business plan. First, let's start with what an industry analysis is and the elements that it should consist of. An industry analysis is a helpful, informative assessment tool commonly used by entrepreneurs and business leaders to determine the attractiveness of operating in a particular industry, sector, or marketplace. As we move into writing the industry analysis, you must consider including the following elements: industry information, competitive forces, industry trends, and key success factors. But before we segue into the elements, let's look at some of the benefits of conducting an industry analysis. This type of research is the best way of learning and understanding the industry as you know it. It will help to build awareness of what is happening in that specific industry and will allow you to outperform amongst your competitive peers, prompting you to evaluate the different forces that drive the industry. You will also explore key characteristics and trends of your industry that will lead you to success, profitability, and growth. In fact, you will find that the information alone to be insightful and beneficial to your strategic planning and decision making process as you continue to grow your business and branch out into different markets. You can plan better and pivot more proactively to sustain your position in the market as it will rapidly evolve. The idea of industry research is to study the opportunities and threats that are present. You will be capable of exploring those opportunities as they come and mitigating any risk factors that prevent your company from growing. When you understand your industry, you can allocate your resources more effectively to ensure that you stand out from competitors, ultimately creating your competitive advantage to outpace the market one step at a time. Now that you are familiar with some of the benefits, let's discuss the elements of industry analysis a little bit more in depth. First, you will have industry information. This is where you will provide brief overview of the industry, which will usually consist of name of the industry. Also, be sure to include a subcategory if you have a specific niche market. The number of players in this sector, how much money is available to potentially be earned or made, geographical location in which you are interested in opening the business or expanding. Next, we will look at the trends and conditions. These are external factors that are happening in the industry that could be opportunities or threats to your business. The best way to think about these trends and conditions might be to consider the following factors. Political factors are typically regulated by the government and can be conditions that include restrictions on tax policies, imposed tariffs on certain countries, trade regulations, etc. If you anticipate your business will be global, you must consider these factors as you create your business plan. Economic factors are influenced by what is happening in the economy. It can be conditions that consist of inflation rates, exchange rates, economic patterns, interest rates, or changes in supply or demand. Social factors can be conditions in the marketplace as it relates to consumers, such as cultural trends, demographics, changes in lifestyle, anything of that nature. Technological factors will consider the innovations that are current or anticipated to rise in the future that could affect your business. These can be trends that involve e commerce, social media, digital marketing, automation, and so much more. Environmental factors can be trends that will typically relate to climate, weather, geographical location, changes in climate, environmental offsets, and more. These factors will usually influence a business if that business is currently in farming or agricultural industries. Legal factors are laws or standards set at government, state, or county level that companies must comply to operate in that market. These factors can be conditions that consist of consumer laws, safety protocols or standards, and labor laws. Afterwards, we will look at key success factors, or KSF for short. Key success factors are metrics that will be critical to your overall success in any specific industry. For example, if you run a retail store, the key success factors may include sales per unit, customer service, or etc. Key success factors are best understood by researching the needs, preferences, and wants of your customers. While each industry is different, these key success factors will vary, but hold the clues you will need to guarantee your success in the marketplace. It is ideal to consider the top 3 to 5 key success factors to focus more on as you build your business. As you begin to operate, these factors will very well change depending on your market and their purchasing behaviors. Lastly, we will be sure to study the competitive forces of the industry. This will be more focused on how attractive it is to start a business in any given industry. In fact, you may consider asking yourself the following questions to start with. Are there any barriers of entering your industry? Do suppliers have any influence in the market? What are some alternative or substitute options for consumers to the products that you will offer? Do customers have any influence over the market? Is this industry highly competitive or is it less competitive? And you may also consider looking at how favorable or unfavorable these forces may be moving forward. These questions will offer you the in depth insight necessary to help you determine your position in the competitive environment relative to other players. This is your chance to observe the current trends and gain a better sense of the business environment. The industry analysis is an invaluable tool that will aid you to do just that and understand the competitive nature of the sector in which you will operate.